Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. It will not resonate with all Aquarius, like I say every time, but I'm hoping to reach the majority. But this is for Aquarius. 5-card spread for Aquarius, those watching YouTube, and those that are, involved with them. Hoping for a positive reading. If we don't get one, because I do ask for them while I'm meditating, but if not, we will work through it. We'll think of a remedy. We're talking about the Hierophant, the beginning energy coming in. It's in reverse. This is broken contracts. Maybe someone you were in a relationship with, possibly, or it could be business contracts or something that was stable at one time. Kind of went amok, went down the tubes. In the past, you were dealing with a karmic cycle, trying to end it. That is the universe in reverse. That is about something ending and something new beginning. But because it's in reverse, nothing can begin. At least in the past, it didn't, because you were going through a karmic cycle, possibly over that broken contract, whether it be a marriage or whatever. Obstacle is the 5 of Pentacles. Maybe you're having trouble coming out of feeling abandonment or worried about a situation that involves this, with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Current environment, you're becoming more balanced, more on an even keel with the Temperance, the Art card in the upright. Outside environment, you may be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or someone with that energy. They're not feeling real loving towards you right now or giving. In the end, you got the Empress in reverse. You're not looking for growth in this situation, or there is no growth with this person you feel, or they feel this way with you. Now we'll find out what's going on. If you have a broken contract, this is what you would do. You would try to deal with this cycle that hasn't ended. Unspoken words, things that haven't been straightened out between you and another person or a situation. The universe in reverse. Why you there for Aquarius? Someone got defensive, a little bitter, and therefore words were said or left unsaid. They may have said something, or you may have said something, and it kind of left things hanging, in a way. I mean, you got defensive, or like I said, they did, and therefore something needs to be, the air needs to clear somehow. You need to clear the air, or they do. Can I get another card for the universe? And the 7 of Wands in reverse. Why are you there? Yeah, you don't feel like you have a passionate beginning with this person anymore. You thought it was. You thought it was going to be something really spectacular. But it didn't. Excuse me, it didn't end up that way. Now, the obstacle, you're trying to come out of abandonment and worry. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Why are you there for Aquarius? Princess of Cups, again, a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in reverse. You're having these feelings towards them, and they're having these feelings towards you, possibly. 5 of Pentacles, Prince of Cups, both in reverse. Why are you there for Aquarius? Yeah, you just don't know what to think. Your intuition is off. You're feeling, I can't figure this person out, and they're saying, I can't figure you out, they can't figure Aquarius out. Now, the current environment is the Art card. It is balance, it's temperance, it's in the upright. You're trying to regain balance and your equilibrium back. The Art card, why are you there? Oops. Yeah, it has to do with love, with the 2 of Cups in reverse. You're trying to regain balance with a love situation, or regain your balance from a past love situation. You're trying to get yourself together again. This could be also someone that has a lot of fire in their chart. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone who's real passionate. You're dealing with more than one person here, or 2 people. You also got Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You got a couple people on your side that are there for you over this love situation that possibly didn't work out, trying to help you regain balance. Now, the outside environment, you got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. Like I said, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or someone that's just not willing to show you a lot of love right now, or they're unhappy with you. I mean, really unhappy with you. Knight of Cups in reverse. Why are you there? For Aquarius. Again, lovers, well, the lovers, forced the Two of Cups in reverse. This person was a lover or someone you loved very deeply. Someone you had a contract, a marriage contract, or had some kind of relationship contract with. It doesn't have to be marriage anymore because it's a whole lot different nowadays. Can I get another card? But you did have a solid union of some sort. You had agreements, you know. So the Knight of Cups in reverse, the lovers in the upright, and the Hierophant in the upright. This person, even though I think they're angry or upset or feeling emotional, there are still some feelings of past relationships there because the Hierophant and the lovers is in the upright. So can I get another card for the Knight of Cups, the lovers, and the Hierophant? Why are you there as the outside environment? Yeah, something ended. Something ended. And this person is upset over it. So remember that. Now, you know, they really think things are, you know, come to a total end. It was almost devastating for some of them. For others, you may be feeling this way towards this person, like you're devastated. Now, the final outcome is the Empress in reverse. For very few of you, this could be a pregnancy that did not take off, that did not work out. For, you know, that's just for a few of you, because let's face it, I'm reading for, you know, the masses here. Not everyone is going to be with child. But the Empress in reverse is somebody who doesn't feel like there's growth in the situation, that nothing is going to come out of nothing with this situation. The Empress in reverse, why you there for Aquarius? Yeah, Ace of Cups, no one's offering any emotional new beginning. They feel like there's no growth in it and they don't want to offer this, whether you're not wanting to do this or the person around you's not wanting this. The Empress and the Ace of Cups, both in reverse, why you there? And someone's having a whole lot of anxiety over it. Now, I'm going to get a couple more cards for that because I want to know what's going on. Then we're going to think of a solution, of a possible solution. The Empress, the Ace of Cups, both in reverse with the Nine of Swords in the upright as the final outcome. Give me 2 cards. Give me 2 cards for this. You're not happy. Oh, I'm getting another one. Somebody's feeling like their desires are just totally gone and someone else is wanting to work it out at the same time. So I'm thinking one person's wanting to work it out and another person maybe not. They don't want this to be over. Whether you're not wanting to be over or they're not wanting to be over, somebody is, you know, a little despondent. They thought it was, they really wanted this relationship. Like I said, whether you or the other person. But what's going on in the current environment is that somebody is going to be there for you to get your balance back. And maybe that's what takes time. The remedy is to say things that were left unsaid. If you know, it's kind of hard to have a normal or a cordial conversation with somebody when they're so angry. But the deal with you, Aquarius, is that you could say, let's move on from this. Let's not hate each other, so we don't go through these ugly emotions. You, as an individual, or they, could keep their balance, continue to keep balance, and rely on friends and people around them to get out, to overcome this. I don't see a whole lot of love going back and forth with each other, no kindness, and that's what's going to cause possibly this universe in reverse, the karmic situation, to continue on in your lives, whether in your own relationships in the future and theirs. So that's why you want a karmic cycle to end, so you don't repeat it over and over again. The outcome, there may be an argument. But the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords says you do not have to have this. The universe is to overcome these arguments so this doesn't happen. Now, some of you may not want it to work out. If not, then continue on to your path. You have that right and that ability to do so. But for others, the key is not to fight. With the Prince of Cups. And there's you in the upright. Usually, if I do that at all, because there was arguments between the water and the air. So to overcome this is just don't argue. And don't accept arguments. And that is your reading. And I will give you another one. I'll probably give you a bonus one because I see these as emotions of what you're feeling, you know, that you're going through. Just emotions. I want to see if there's anything else coming in because I do think there is something else coming in for Aquarius that's more than just relationships. I myself don't like relationship readings. I like things that the long-term stability type stuff. But I know others do want this, and I may actually do one relationship reading and another whatever reading that the cards want to give you in the future. But I may give you a bonus one like I said anyway. And that is your reading, and I'm going to let this go, okay? Bye. Remember, hold the arguments back if you want to change this cycle, okay? Bye.